Enhance. Fire. Prepare for defeat.
Prepare for defeat. Now, okay, I don't know anything about it. If it's on their site, I can check. If it's not on the site, if you would be so kind as to tell me what it is, I would appreciate that. I think I'm gonna go Mechwing for the prayer that we get the 3 ones with Rush.
I'm actually flying.
Alright, we got one. Actually, that went pretty well. Yeah, so I don't know about this new rune legendary. Again, unless it's on their site, I have not seen it. I'm willing to bump it and let her get, like, trade off of this, because I just want to not die. That's what I want.
Weapons, got you covered. Guess I'll give it a shot.
Now, next turn, we might even be able to Goblin Mage an Ancient Artifact, which is fine. We are just trying to keep ourselves as healthy as possible. Okay. Wow. That went well. Alright, 9 play point ward. Alright, hold on. So we are actually gonna go draw another one. Okay. He's got Evo next turn. I gotta check what Medusa does. At the start of your turn. Okay.
Too easy.
Well, I will do the trade. Let's see. I'm glad you've been doing well, but let's see. 9 play point, 4/4, ward. Fanfare. Select a card in your hand and add copies until your hand is full Evo. Whenever this card attacks, spell boost all cards in your hand by 10, loses ward.
We'll swallow the whole
Oh my god. That's incredible. Is that real?
You will soon.
No, but, like, legitimately, is that real? Because I actually don't know.
Damn.
That seems awesome. I don't have any idea what to say about that. Alright, so first off, I'm gonna play this out because I gotta smack that. So, what else do we want to do? I think I'd rather go curve than draw right now. So let's just flood ourselves with some artifacts.
Whoa, I'm actually flying.
Probably should have drawn first, to be fair, but that's okay.
Too easy.
Oh my golly, I can't believe it. Spell boost 10 times? That's 9 play points to get a 4/4, add D-shift into my hand X number of times, spell boost 10 times.
Quench them.
That's incredible. Man, I'm interested, to be sure. I actually think this is worth just, like, playing down mini-me's and exiling that, because I'll get as many things as I lose.
Ooh, sparkly stuff. Gimme.
Okay, hey there, Chris. I don't really want to Evo you right now, because I'm actually running low on cards. And we'll go a slightly trickier route, and see if I can make something happen with board. Dog, like, I believe you. Like, I don't need to see the source on it. I believe you. That just sounds like a card I'm going to be interested to see. Alright, well, I should have seen Fenrir coming. I guess it is defensive. You can kill 2 of them, to be sure. Why kill that one? Huh, whatever. I guess, sure. Alright, we'll do the trade, and then I'll just Saphira that, I think. Oh, no, Ducat. Alright, well, we're doing this.
I'm a genius.
Gotta draw. That's actually sounds incredible, and I'm definitely gonna try and play around with it. To be fair, I may not get the chance, but I'm gonna try, definitely. Alright, well, interesting. I've ground myself out because I was trying to keep myself as healthy as possible, and I think we have lost as a result, but that's okay. I can try again later. Hit the 2-1! Hit the 2-1! Excellent. I wonder if it's a serpent's deck. That'd be kind of fun. Now the real question is whether or not I should,
Ouch! It totally burned.
what is it? Otherworld Rift. I think the answer is probably yes. Let's go with a yes. Because I'm going to wait to play Saphira until I have to. Hey, that's cool.
Guess I'll give it a shot.
And I'm not going to win on just going face, so I might as well do that. Saphira does so little damage right now. We're going to try and draw into as many artifacts as we can. Baphomet. What is this deck? I don't understand. I thought it was just like Vengeance or Aggro, but it's also got Steno, so I'm guessing it's some sort of like Serpent combo-y deck. Which I find cool, but I also don't know what I do against that. Alright, so do the Evo, yeah.
Let us conclude.
Alright, well at least we get a sweet substitution off of that.
Son for size.
Oh, the engine's busted.
Darn, engine's busted! Alright, well, let's see what we get off the top, shall we? Hey, it's Uriel. I actually don't need Uriel right now, so we're probably not going to do that. And by probably, I mean we're not going to do that.
Can you keep me company?
This gets us some card draw and whatnot.
Awaken.
Alright, so let's design a card around, or a deck around that, shall we? One, adding cards to your hand, like that part's awesome, but the Evo swing at anything on the board, assume it only works once. There's just so much fun that can happen off of that. Like, I'm not sure what you do with that, but Evo 10, or Spell Boost 10 times makes, like, all D-shifts playable. So that's awesome. It is some sort of Medusa deck, I can presume.
Knowing my way.
Hey, Fenrir.
Move.
Okay. Good for you. Alright, let's see here. This is the best one for me by far.
Entirety set right. Not set to its counter.
Cool. This actually sounds great. And I'm not going face. I don't think I can win by doing much else. Like, maybe I should have just slammed that face, but next turn I can Uriel and Artifact for days. So, I mostly was just like, cool, let's just take the board back. Let's see. Oh yeah, no, describing it's fine. Look, it's Venom Fang. I'm pretty sure it's a Serpent deck. I'm almost certain it's a Serpent deck, which I think is awesome, by the way. Like, I completely respect that. Uriel off the top.
For the world of man.
Okay.
Awaken.
Come on, yo. So, I was always gonna do that.
Time is warped ever so slightly.
Alright, so let's do one of these.
Awaken.
Cool.
Awaken.
Believe it or not, I think I'm gonna go for this too.
Leave my awaken.
Let's see, it's basically a head covered by a metallic substance with the mouth being the only thing not covered and looks like a woman's mouth. Alright, that looks terrifying, but all I can say is I'm so hyped for that, because I think that card is gonna be absolutely bonkers. Describing the rune legendary? Absolutely. Hello, hello. You are right on the money. Absolutely. We are doing just that. I'm playing a very strange game. Demonic Ram? Hey, Demonic Ram. Hello. Cool. Now let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I can smack you and just Saphira? Yeah? I mean, I can do this anyway, so I'm gonna do it this way, because I think it's cooler.
Awaken. Useless. Useless.
Alright.
Now the
Let's see. When it's evoed, it has the full feminine body revealed. It's all white with a protrusion attached to its head.
You shall be judged. Don't fidget. You're broken. So broken.
Did you know you're broken, so broken?
Don't interfere.
Your strength is
Well,
formidable.
I think that deck was really cool. I think it was a gimmick serpent deck. I think it's a gimmick just because I don't think serpents is really a thing. But I think that it's a cool deck that I wish I had the cards for, because I would totally give it a shot. Yep. I think that's really cool. So here's what I'm going to say about the Rune Legendary. First, I will ask Blue Eyes Mew, do you have anything to say about that Legendary? Because I think it is bonkers. Because you can absolutely shove a copy in D-Shift, hence why it's interesting. Shove a copy in D-Shift, and, like, for God's sakes, even if you just put in Insight, imagine a handful of Insights. You charge your D-Shift so incredibly fast. I'm gonna go for the hard gamble. Oh, hard gamble paid. Thank God. Alright. So we got a turn 2 play. That's good. Against Swordcraft, it's always good to have a turn 2 play, because we were never going to have a turn 1 play.
The legend begins.
Hey, Perseus. I mean, I'd say it's good to see you, but I hate you, so. I'm going to go for the Rush Dude again. I think it's more important than the draw. Alright, well, whatever. Let's see. Would Shift really want to run this card, though? Yes. I don't think I can actually tell you. Yes. Absolutely it would. Just, I know you don't believe me, but I'm telling you, believe me. And here's my reasoning. It's expensive, yes, but one, you evo it and it's a 4/4 or 6/6 or whatever that you use as removal, right? Because you play and evo it. And you add, like, you add in, if you can, just all of those, Alright, we're gonna do the exile, because that's important to me.
Too easy.
You add in a ton... Actually, Blue Eyes Mew, I completely agree with you, but my opinion is, let's say that you have, the Fiery Embrace, right? The 8-cost, remove card in your hand. If you play out anything you can, when you see that that card that, what's it called? This new legendary's in your hand. You play out everything you can to boost the stuff in your hand, and you just add copies of that to your hand, you suddenly get a field wipe that charges your other cards. Which I think is so incredible. Options are this and sacrifice it for the greater glory of me, or this sacrifice for the greater glory of me, except that lives for a turn? Ah, sure, why not? We will sacrifice you for the greater glory that is I.
Awaken.
Coming at you.
I think it's going to be incredible, and I can't wait to try it.
To be happy. Leave my sight.
Not like this.
Absolutely like this, are you kidding me? I want you out of my way. Next turn, we're going to play a bunch of stuff, hopefully.
Thunder.
Lightning! It's very, very frightening!
Day for a fight.
Eat up. So alone.
Yes, you are. Oh, biofabricate. Alright. So,
You might say I'm a genius.
I believe in this plan.
Weapons, got you covered.
Oh, boy. I will do that right now. This is gonna get wacky.
Forgive me.
Well, I use something.
Okay. Oh boy. Let's see. By the way, if you add a copy of the card to your hand, the card will always be the original version of the card, meaning the cost reduced card will have its cost be the original when the cards are added to your hand. I absolutely understand that, but I said Fiery Embrace for a reason, because Fiery Embrace costs 8, and when you upgrade it, right, it makes it cost less. What does that mean? That means that you get 0 cost kill all minions, because you do the Evo right away. Like, how is that not anything other than incredible? Oh no, don't worry, I know what you're saying. But what I'm saying is, it just don't matter. It's just too potent.
No.
I will play this down anyway. Because my plan is to go and just play like Deus and Evo if I have to next turn, and then I have like the next turn to just play as much stuff as I want. Hey Roland. Like, yeah, that means my Saphira is just removal now, and that's fine. I don't mind. Okay, I think Deus is still just the play. And then we'll just use this now, because we're gonna lose it. I know not this turn, but next turn. Let's see. But then again, will you have an Evo by the time you play the card? Yes. I frequently do. I'm not the best player, and I still frequently do. So yes.
The battle is far from over.
The battle may be far from over, but so is the war. Saphira, you don't particularly matter all that much.
Entirety set right. Not set to its counter.
Okay, the Radiant is cool. I'm sad I got to discard it, but hey. And, yeah, let's just trade off the dude.
Forgive me.
Let's do this! Let's see. Rune has no Evo generation like the other classes. Yes, and? You've seen me play. If I have to Evo, so much the better. Fine. I accept. But think about it this way. If I have to, there are other things I can do as well. I hate you. I hate the card. I hate everything about it. Like, that tells you everything you need to know about Albert. It takes nothing. So. There's no point in doing anything with that. I would like to make sure we don't draw. Silver Cog's probably the safest play.
Time is warped ever so
And we're going to trade off the mini-me's. Even though, yes, we do draw.
Time is warped ever so slightly.
Okay, cool.
This is my loss.
I'm actually flying.
Let's go.
Now the fight begins.
And I'm aware we don't do more damage, but the reason I evoed this is just because now it's harder to kill. That's all I need. It's just harder to kill, and we have a board of minions that are fairly difficult to kill. Hey, Roland. One, it's already in play, and I don't care.
I must return back to my homeland. So I've lost.
You have. Get out of my face. So, yes, there is no generation. You are absolutely correct. At the same time, I don't think I need it. There is a lot of the time, I will have Evo points in the late game, because I've hoarded them. If I go second. Maybe if I go first, I won't have it, because I'll have used them on the owls. Absolutely fine. I agree. That is a situation where I will have less of them. At the same time, what happens when it's late game, you don't have enough cards because you've been desperately trying to fuel your D-shift, and then, yeah, Let's see. The other concern, it's a potential brick index that can offer a downward spiral from bricking. That's absolutely true. I absolutely agree with that. It is a card like Giant Chimera, where if you have one and you get it, it can be fantastic or awful depending on when you get it. And my opinion is, we will see whether this will be worth it or not, and I think it'll be worth it. I really do. Because I think that it's a one-of. I don't think you play 3. I think you never play 3 in any deck, but that's me. By the way, we lost, if you didn't notice, because I don't have a 2-drop. Yeah, no, it's... But I think its power is just out of this world. So I have to play my 3-mana 2/3. Yeah, I just have to play it and not draw.
Weapons, got you covered.
There's nothing I can do about that. And that's why we lose. So, next turn, we'll play down our Silver Cog Spinner, more than likely, because there's not that much I care about. Like, I get it, it's there, but it's not like I can deal with that anyway. So, I'd rather just go Silver Cog and get something on the board. We'll knock this in once. And Silver Cog. Next turn is going to be where we're going to, hopefully, get something. Let's see, we'll find out fairly quickly. People are definitely going to be experimenting with it heavily. I think it's going to be so much fun. Hey, Belphegor. Yeah, we lost. The only upside to this is the fact that he thinks we don't have any removal. Which is the opposite of what he should be thinking, but that's alright. Okay. Decut. Alright, well, we might as well cut too, because our hand is the most garbage that has ever garbaged.
Give it to me again.
Too easy.
Alright. I think it's going to be fun to play with. How's that? I don't think it's broken, because it's such a brick card, and the more that you hold on to cards, the worse it is. I think that's awesome. At the same time, I can't wait to try it. I personally hope that it's going to just be a meme and not get anywhere near the ladder decks. I think it's going to be absolutely fantastic, and I think it's going to get near ladder decks because it deserves it. Well, that kind of bumps my turn. Ow. There's nothing I can do about that. Options 1 or 2. 2. My hand sucks. What can I say? Even if it turns out not to be reliable, it'll turn out to have some spectacular memes. You are absolutely right about that one. I've got lethal on board, so at least you have to be somewhat cautious about that. Or, you know, just kill me. But... Oh, no! The angel! That's not angelic. Hey, it's Savage Wolf. Oh, good. I love Storm. It's such a good effect. I love it so much. Okay, well. Hey, Spinaria. Yes.
Can you keep me company?
Should I have played out something else? Or the other one first? Yeah, but I was gonna do something anyway, so. Let's see.
I just want to be happy. Leave my sight.
Sure, whatever. It's not like this matters anyway. Neato libido. We don't have any artifacts, so it's not like that matters anyway. Yeah? Hey, Dark General. Cool, you win. I love Storm. It's such a good mechanic. It's such an interesting and well-developed mechanic. And the best part about this is, if we had had a 2-drop, we might have had a chance. That doesn't count my dimension cut. I have 12, I think, 2-drops in this deck. It's more than a quarter. Not really sure what I'm supposed to do about that. Like, I mullied as hard as I could to get one, so... Fun. I'm pretty excited for Dawnbreak Night Edge. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. But legitimately, I think that Storm is just the most annoying mechanic. More so than Spell Boost, that's for sure. Alright, well, what card are you excited for? I will ask you both, Blue Eyes Mew and Can't Be Owned Romeo. What is your favorite up-and-coming card from Dawnbreak Night Edge, and what is one that you are, I guess, let's say, apprehensive about? Because I can name one I'm super excited about, and one that I really wish wasn't a card.
Enhance. Fire.
Time to shine, Daria.
Alright, none of those are 2-drops. If you think you bricked, imagine getting bricked with 2 10-drops and a 9-drop in the finals of the Grand Prix. Lindworm, you are hype or scared of? I'm terrified of Lindworm. This is what my life is like. I want you to know this every day. Just look at my hand. I need 2-drops to play this game. I run so many of them to avoid this happening. Oh no, I hate that card. I think it's going to be awful. Like, I think it's going to be cancer on my game. Cool, I lose again. It's not that I lost to Daria. It's the fact that I can't play anything consistently every turn in every game that I play. The first 2 were fun. Not just because I won, but just because I could do something. Like, why don't we just hand them a victory? It's not like I can do anything anyway. Yeah, because there's any of that in my deck. We just lose, so... There's not even artifacts in my deck, so I just don't care.
Don't say I didn't warn ya.
Cool. Just do it. I don't care. I don't know how this is possible. I run so much artifact generation, it's not even funny. And we can't play anything. We haven't been able to play a single card like that matters. I'm just... It just doesn't matter.
Neither human nor beast. Don't interfere.
Couldn't do it after all.
Like, literally, a third of my deck is artifacts right now. Like, artifact generation right now. A third of it. How does this happen? Just... Let's see, I have an eye on a number. I want to see how the new Vanya, Orcus, and Rune legendaries do. I'm also hyped for the new Rune legendaries. Orcus I don't remember very well. I think it's good. You should have drawn first, but sure. Anything else? Oh, good. Sounds good. Cool. I love it. I love getting screwed every game. It's my favorite.
Atone with your lifeblood.
I love getting screwed every game.
I accept defeat.
Any wise words for that one? That just pisses me off. That's what happens to me in pretty much every game. So, cool. It would be nice to get a actual, like, a playable card, and especially, you know, artifact generation, which, you know, I don't know, over a quarter of my deck is composed of. But right. Yeah, as it always does. Every game that I play, it does. I fight really hard for my victories. I'll keep a 3-drop, it doesn't even matter. We're going second, and we've got, we've already got it on evens. That'll turn it to odds. I doubt Icarus will live that long, so maybe we get Hakrabi on 5. Just, it just bums me out when it's like, cool, I like playing the game. Like, my opponent would have won that game no matter what. Like, absolutely. That Daria was nuts. There was no doubt about that. And he had Daria first one so fast, and the second one into more cards. I was always going to lose. But I would have liked to play. It's like, you know, I guess not. That just sucks. Alright, if he plays anything that ramps, we'll just exile it. Like, if he plays the 3-mana 2/2, then we'll just exile it, because drawing is whatever. Other than that, I'll just play a Goblin Mage. I mean, if you play nothing, that's also fine. I mean, yes, but I have to tell you, I tend to be unlucky as opposed to most of my opponents. I'm not bad at card games. Like, I've played them for a long time now. And I can always get better, but at the same time, I play against people who just don't do anything. And it's why I hate aggro. Because it's just like, you remember that Storm game, right? Where you just played Storm minions and then won the game, and that's it? You know, my favorite. Let's get something to play next turn, shall we? Cool. We're going to try and avoid playing the other Goblin Mage. So we're probably going to go 1 and 2 and let this tick down twice so we can have Hakrabi open on 5 and on 6 be able to play the artifacts. Cool. I mean, I can sub it. That's also kind of fine. Let's just sub it. I don't feel like dealing with this. We're still doing this, though. I'll let my turn go by. Next turn, we'll play an Evo Hakrabi in order to try to protect ourselves. And then we'll try and use our plucky little dudes. We did play an Icarus, so we've got 2 3/1s with Rush. That's good. Let's see, yeah, but Vengeance is different since they pretty much all have Storm conditional only when they have Vengeance except for Savage Wolf. Don't worry, I'm sure control players love your D-shift when you're playing it as much as you love aggro. You know what? Maybe that's true. But here's where I'll disagree with you. Like, I know, you're joking around, and I should just be chill about it, but the thing that pisses me off is that when I play D-shift, I have to play skillfully or I will lose. That's just a truth. I really want to play Hakrabi, but it's also really entrancing to play this and Evo it and hit this dude and then hit it with this. Alright, I'm going to do that because I think it's the better play.
Awaken.
Plus, it means that we might be able to do some spiffy nonsense next turn.
I just want to be happy. Leave my sight.
And that's doing piecemeal for you. Because even if you blow another field wipe on it, I have 2 things with 1 health, so whatever. But my point is that if I play really skillfully, I win a control matchup. If I don't, I will lose. If you play an aggro deck really skillfully, you will win probably at most 7 or 8% more games. Whereas if I don't play D-shift very skillfully, I will lose probably 80% of my games. That's just the truth. Like, it does not take a lot of skill to count your cards, play the cards as fast as possible, and hit your opponent in the face. It just doesn't. Alright, Saphira, are you removal today? I think you're just going to be a removal today.
Neither human nor beast. Don't interfere. Leave my sight.
Cool. Easy enough. Yeah, I understand. All decks are, like, potent in their own ways, but just, I don't know. One, aggro decks just are 1, 2, 3, play all the cards you can, play a couple of overpowered cards, and then win the game. I also love the fact that my dudes all have, like, 1 health, so knocking into them doesn't matter. And if you knock into the 1/1, I'm gonna find that hilarious, because I'll hit you for 8. And not care. How much chutzpah you got? Well, anyway. That's what I thought you'd do. You should be more careful. Avowed strike, huh? Should be more careful. Alright, let's see here. This is the last one of those, so even though it means I can't strike or cut afterwards, let's see. What should I do here? I don't know. I actually could just play the Goblin Mage, which will draw me a card, cut that, ram that into it. No. I think this is still the one of the better plays I have, even though it only draws me 1 card. Because I can cut this, Evo hit this, hit face. No, actually, I think I'm going to need the cards. So believe it or not, you may not, I'm going to go with a different play. So, hold on. Gotta make sure here. Yeah, I want these. Alright.
Don't interfere.
I mean, Evoing that just gives it 2 more health points, which does not matter. Let's see, it makes a lot more difference in aggro v aggro. In other matchups, yeah, it tends to be rather automated. Alright, I see your point there. It is, like, it's not that aggro players don't have skill. I just don't see as much of the skill. Like BAM! Did you get that? Like BAM! Just like that. He's got it. Okay. Ouch. Well, we're gonna get hit by a dragon. But at the same time, it's kind of a small price to pay for, you know, never caring about his dragons. Because I'm gonna play Hakrabi after the Goblin Mage. That's just what I planned on doing.
Ooh, sparkly stuff. Gimme!
Give us stuff!
Entirety set right. Not set to its counter.
Because now, we've got a nice, tidy little hand of stuff.
To bear the burden of this, let's see how you measure.
Can't kill it anyway, so go face. I mean, you've got a dragon, that's true. I don't know if that's going to be enough. It might be. I mean, Dragoncraft is really potent. Maybe a Queen of the Dread Sea and murder me. But that was the best play I could think of. If we draw Uriel or my Acceleratium, I'd be super pleased. We probably won't, just based on odds, but even if we don't, that's okay. We still have a few plays we can make. Like, we've got 6 removal. If I want, I can Evo this and slam that. Sure. You're gonna hit me in the face, I'm sure. Just be careful. I like the trade. Hit me in the face. Oh, no! Nice! Trades! I love trades. Hey, Matt, you still lying? We're definitely saving Saphira, that's for sure.
Dazzling flash!
Whoa! I'm actually flying!
Behold, my little ones! You can kill all of them, if you want. I hope you can't kill me from 18, that would be nice.
Someday, we'll
someday we're gonna soar together.
More madness.
Yeah, none of my dudes have 5 or more health. Isn't that stuff? You have to Evo.
It won't be long now.
Okay, I can count. Okay, bye-bye.
You're broken. So broken.
I wanted to do it, darn it!
Don't interfere.
You're a solid fighter.
We did it. It took me a minute, but we did it. Probably only against a deck that was not ever gonna win, but hey, at least we got it, right?
To be over.